Hi, my name is Brianna Donald. My student number is T00726388, and today I'm going to be demonstrating a surgical hand scrub. I'm drying my hands sterilely, putting on a gown, and open and closed gloving. So I have my supplies here. I've got some chlorhexidine. I've got my scrub that already has, or my scrub and sponge brush that already has chlorhexidine in it, as well as a nail pick. I have got over here a gown. I've unwrapped the first layer because I did not have to do that sterilely. The next layer is going to be for me to open sterilely. And then I've got some gloves over there as well that we'll be putting on. So I am going to, first thing, make sure I don't have any jewelry or hair ties on. My fingernails are shorter than my fingertips. So I'm going to go ahead and just open up this sponge brush here. I'm having troubles. Okay, so I'm going to lay it down, and I am going to start by just making sure I've got some nice warm water. So I'm going to go ahead and put a couple pumps of chlorhexidine into my palms, and I'm going to start a 1-minute hand wash here. So I'm just rubbing in the soap. Use my fingernails to scrub my hands. I'm going to grab my nail pick, and I'm going to clean the underneath of my nails under the running water. So that's about a minute there. I'm going to go ahead and drop that, and then I'm going to grab my sponge. Using the bristle side, I'm going to scrub my nails in my nail bed. Oh, I'm actually going to get this wet first. And I'm going to just drop some soap over. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use the scrub part to scrub my nails in my nail beds. And okay, so now I'm going to start with my finger scrub. I'm going to move over to the sponge side, and we're going to be doing 30 seconds on each part of my, or on each hand. So I'm going to start with the left hand. And I'm doing small circular motions. Making sure to get in between my fingers as well. Okay, and then we're going to switch to the other hand. So next I'm going to move to my palms and the backs of my hand. I'm going to be doing about 15 seconds on each side. And I'm not touching my wrists. Swap over. So now we're going to go to 15 seconds on the wrist. And we'll switch to the next wrist. So now we're going to switch to our arms. I'm going to start up by my wrist and using small circular motions, I'm going to go ahead and keep scrubbing for 30 seconds. And I'm not going to go up. I'm just going to continue moving down. So that's 30 seconds there. We're going to move to the next arm. So that is 30 seconds there, and then we are going to do the lower part of the arm for 15 seconds on each side. And that's up to the elbow. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and drop my sponge brush, and then I am going to go ahead and put some chlorhexidine into the palm of my hands with my elbow. I would re-scrub after that if that happened in real life. So I'm going to go ahead and just work my way down. And I want to do this for a minute. Okay, so now I'm going to be washing my hands off. I'm going to keep my fingers up, and I'm going to be sliding my hand underneath the water. And I didn't get all the soap off there, so I'm going to just go ahead and do it again. And I need to do that one more time on my thumb. There we go. I'll keep that hand up. And now my next hand. And I'm going to watch out for that bottle there. Okay. So, I've still got a bit of soap here. I'm just going to do one more on this hand. There we go. So now I'm going to go over to my gown, and I will unwrap this pack. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my towel, move it away from everything. I'm going to shake it out, and I am going to start at the tip of my fingers and work my way down. Okay. And now I am going to I've used the wrong hand that I've been practicing with. Flip over, and then I'm going to, there we go, do my fingers and move all the way down the hand. And I am dry. So I'll go ahead and put that there. And then I'm gonna go and grab my gown. So I'm grabbing it from the armpits, and I'm gonna pick it up and move it away from everything. Going to slip my hand in through the armpit. I'm gonna slip my hand in through the other armpit, and I'm gonna ask my CM to do me up.
There we go. Okay, small button.
It's still recording.
Is still recording, even though you asked me that last time. All right. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Can I get you to drop my gloves?
Yes.
Thank you. So I've got my fingers down at the cuff, but they're not showing. I'm going to open the glove pack using the sleeves. And I'm going to go ahead and start with my right. So I'm going to pick it up using my left hand and place it over top of my right hand. And I'm going to try and grab. Okay. So now that I've got a good grab on it, I'm going to go ahead and slip my right hand in. And I'm going to use my sterile hand here to try and just make a little bit of wiggle room for my fingers. That pinky. I've just got my pinky. There we go. Okay. And then I'll get my thumb. So we've got one glove on. Now I can go ahead and grab the next glove. And this is a demonstration of closed gloving. I'll lay that over and get my fingers ready. And I am just going to get a better grip there. I'm going to flip in. So So that's closed gloving. I'm gonna take 1 second to just fold these back up and reuse them, and I'll show you a demonstration of open gloving.
Shall I stop this or leave
Yes,
it on?
please. Okay, so now I'm gonna demonstrate open gloving. I'm gonna start with the right hand, and I'm just going to grab the cuff here that is gonna be on the inside touching my skin. I'm going to slide my right hand through, and then I'm going to catch that edge and pull it over. And then with this glove, I'm going to put my fingers underneath this edge, and I'm going to put my hand in and pull over.